Hi, and thank you for joining me. I'm Gretchen Smith, and welcome to Spiritual Life Coaching. I'm doing a series here on Life Grove for self-awareness, and I'm so happy that you joined me. If this is your first time joining me, I did do a previous episode, which you may want to tune into, on the 4 stages of self-awareness. So this is a little mini-series, and this is episode 2 on that little mini-series. So welcome back if this is your second time joining, and I want to ask if you had an opportunity to really work through those 4 stages of self-awareness. So those 4 stages, just as a recap, were unconsciously incompetent, consciously incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence. Those are all 4 different stages of self-awareness. I believe that no stage is bad. They just are what they are, and they're all part of the evolutionary process, regardless of what stage you find yourself spending the most amount of time in. The important thing is that you're really honing in and being aware of the different stage that you may be in, because the more we heighten our awareness, the faster and the better that we can transform. So most people flow in and out of these 4 stages all day long throughout their day. And I really challenge you to focus in on that last week. And if you were able to do that, congratulations, because you know what? It is not an easy task, but you are building your self-awareness. You're also becoming more present, more mindful, and more conscious. And I really encourage you to keep this practice up. It's been said that high self-awareness is a solid predictor of good success in your life. And overall, the more we are in awareness, the more bliss and an enlightenment that we experience in our life. And who doesn't want more of that? Part of transforming into our best self is really just showing up and being aware of ourselves. However, you will not fully transform or evolve if you aren't very self-aware. And you need to be aware of what you may need to adjust, what you may need to be more aware of what your triggers are, and you may want to enhance things as well. And practicing self-awareness does all of that for you. The more we heighten our awareness, the more we can create and shift our reality, the more we can manifest the life that we really dreamed of. So here's a new little exercise for you this week. I'm going to challenge you to really place your awareness on your words this week, because what you say, the words you actually use, are so incredibly powerful. If you're thinking right now, well, Gretchen, I know what I say, I'm aware of my words. Well, you might be a little bit surprised, because most often people are in unconscious awareness when we're speaking. We're not fully aware of the words we're saying. Have you ever, for instance, caught yourself just not even being aware of what you just said, or not even fully engaged in the words that you said? You just said something to say something, just to give a short answer perhaps. And have you ever wanted to take your words back? I know I have. So when we really hone into our awareness, it gives us the ability to really pick and choose our words. And what you're going to find is that you use a lot of filler words. You may say things that you don't truly intend. You may have a lot of negative words or negative verbiage that you tend to use. And I want you to know that negative words show up negatively 100% of the time. When we say something out loud, by the way, it's 10 times more powerful than if we even think it in our head. So be very aware of those negative words. And when you say things out loud, it has a higher probability of manifesting. And that's why we want to focus in on those high vibe, powerful words that you can use in your vocabulary to really help you manifest the life that you want. So some of those truly high vibing words are words like love, which love is the most highest frequency word that we have. So love, peace, joy, hope, pleasure, compassion, amazing, wonderful, beautiful, integrity, kind, positive, optimistic, those are all really high vibing words. But you get my point. If the word feels like it's coming truly from your heart and it's a positive word, and you can take that word and incorporate it into your conversation, I guarantee you it's going to raise your vibration as well as the message you're trying to create, and also uplift the individual on the other end of the conversation. So that's why words matter. They truly do matter. They can raise or they can decrease your frequency or your vibration. And being just self-aware of those simple little words that we use every day can transform things in our life. So I really encourage you to take up this exercise this week and just really be self-aware of what words we are using as we communicate throughout the day. Now, I want you to really take this and run with it, and particularly focus in on maybe a conversation that you happen to come across this week with somebody that is a little bit of a challenge for you maybe to interact with. Maybe the energy is down and you want to raise the vibration. Give me some feedback. Let me know. I want to hear from you and find out how that worked for you by raising your vibration with the words that you use and really being self-aware of what you're speaking. So drop me a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you with exercise 3 next week. Take care. Namaste.